So, Crystal, how did we become co-founders of a tech startup?
That's a long story. So I used to work for Colorado Parks and Wildlife, and while I was there I was actually a videographer, and I would go out filming hunting and fishing and outdoor activities. And I ended up taking up hunting, and when I was on my first deer hunt, I started getting a little scared of, not necessarily that I thought the places I was traveling to were racist or had racist folks in them, or that I would experience, direct racism, but it was that I didn't know, right? And I was thinking about this, and then I remembered the Green Book, the original Green Book by Victor H. Green. I was like, what if we could make a digital version of that?
I could just see a vision for what this could become. Just being myself as a Black woman, I'm never sure when I walk into a business whether or not someone's bias, conscious or unconscious, is going to affect the way that they serve me. And so having a way to be able to see ahead of time, what are the experiences that people have had in a space, if that space is really welcoming, if it's safe for all people, if it's really working towards being inclusive, does it celebrate everyone, right? There's a difference between walking into a space and, just knowing that you're being tolerated in that space, and walking into a space and knowing that you are being celebrated in that space.
The Inclusive Guide is based loosely on Victor Green's original Green Book. And while the original Green Book focuses on Black travelers, now we have these concepts of intersectionality. So it's not just, Black folks aren't just Black folks, right? There's Black women, there are Black folks in the disability community, there's Black folks in the queer community. There's so many intersections. We started going down these kind of rabbit holes of, well, who is this for, right? And we decided, why not make it for everyone? We want to provide the data to be able to demonstrate to businesses and places that, they might have a problem from their biases that they could be aware of or they could not be aware of.
We want to celebrate the businesses that are really doing the work to make sure that they're being welcoming to all people. And we hope that by showing people which businesses are doing that work, that folks will want to go and support that work, right? They'll want to support the businesses that are being inclusive.
And then we also wanted to go the next step and provide resources so that once they have that data and that information, they can actually take an action. They can learn and grow. I believe that true character is from not just being perfect, but from what you do when it's pointed out that you could be better. It's been very, very interesting to be Black women in a tech company. So honestly, Parker and I don't have tech backgrounds, right? We don't. And we find it hard to find other Black women who look like us, who we can aspire to, right? That lack of representation also reflects on how people perceive us as well. And so I'm really used to being underestimated. I don't know about you, but when we put our minds to something, we know how to accomplish it. We know we can do this, right? We already have done it. We've already done it.